Hello, kindergartners. Welcome to your final reading unit, Becoming Avid Readers. I'm super proud of all the hard work you've been doing so far in reading. You have become readers. You have learned your reading superpowers, and now it's really time to become an avid reader. This unit will have 3 parts. In the first part, or Bend 1, we will be focused on becoming avid readers of fiction stories. We will do a lot of reading here. We will find different places that we want to read, and we will just become readers who really can't stop reading. We're going to start thinking a lot about what the characters are feeling like and really paying close attention to the book. Something super fun that we're going to be doing during this time is we're going to be really focused on reading with partners. You have partners at home for reading that might include your parents or your siblings or your favorite stuffed animal. And you are going to be doing some reading with a partner during this unit. Something else that's going to happen during each part or each bend of this unit is that you'll get to do a reading play date. Here we go. During reading play dates, you'll get to do different things like play school, play games, play pretend. It's going to be so much fun, and you're going to be able to practice reading in such fun and engaging ways. Like acting like the teacher and doing a read aloud, or playing like a snap word hunt game within your books. And then the most fun is when we get to play pretend and we actually get to act out our books. And that's how we're going to end Bend 1 of Becoming Avid Readers, is by really acting out the stories that we love to read. Once we finish looking at stories, we're going to jump in to Bend 2 by becoming avid nonfiction readers. Here we're going to continue a lot of the skills that we learned in Bend 1, but this time we're going to be doing that in our nonfiction text. We're going to be learning so many new facts, and we're going to be able to talk so much about the books that we're reading. Again, you're going to be able to have partner time where you get to read your nonfiction text with a partner. You'll also have a lot of fun again doing some of those reading play dates with our nonfiction texts. I hope you remember this chart. This is from our superpowers unit, and your superpowers are really going to come into play here during this, especially the nonfiction part of our unit, because there's going to be some tricky words, and you're going to have to really rely on your superpowers to help you figure out and talk the talk and say those fancy words that are in our nonfiction. Our final bend of this unit is super exciting. It's a poetry unit, little part. So we're going to be looking at some poetry, and we're really going to be celebrating all of the hard work that you've done to become avid readers by reading poetry. We're going to be performing the poetry, acting it out, possibly singing it aloud, and maybe even doing some writing of our own. This part of the unit is really where we're going to celebrate all of the things you've done to become avid readers. As always, we know that during reading workshop, we have different components. So we usually have a mini lesson, then we do some reading. There's usually a mid-workshop teach during that reading, and then we come together for a share. And I just want to remind you that that's still what's happening when you're doing this in a virtual way. So remember, for each session, you will watch the mini lesson, you'll pause the video, do a little bit of reading. You can use the timer on each session video. Then you're going to watch the video again for that mid-workshop teach, where I'll remind you of something else avid readers do. You'll continue to do a little bit more reading. There'll be some sort of practice or note-taking, and then as always, I want you to share the amazing work that you're doing with those around you. So I am super excited about getting started with this unit, and I can't wait to see you become strong, avid readers.